So Tracy, let's dive into that now. And I know you've been involved in helping a lot of companies actually develop workplace readiness programs, because particularly since COVID, everyone is struggling with workplace readiness. It's not actually just those of us who've been in the workplace for 20 years like you and I. It's people even later in their careers. The workplace has changed, so we're all having to relearn what the workplace is, what it means to us, and how it works, etc. So guys, just a reminder to put your questions on the chat, but Trace, over to you just to sketch for us, this topic of workplace readiness, and then perhaps at least to start working through the key elements of what that means from a general perspective, and then we can dive into specific examples.
And it's good that you mentioned that, Peter, because there really are some sort of specific skills that are pretty easy to achieve if you just know about them. It's sort of a little bit of, it's some tips. You guys have studied and you spent years learning technically or academically, but very little during that time of study prepares you for the actual job that you're skilling up to do. And it's incredibly hard because people don't always put an emphasis on it. They recruit you and they assume that you're going to be fine transitioning. Maybe they've been in the working world for a long time, and they don't remember how traumatic it is to move, to no longer be a student, to move to a different city, to start in an actual job. Little things like, not even really knowing what can I ask of the assistant, or can I knock at my boss's door and ask him a question, or is that not appropriate? So there's so many things that compact to make the starting of work probably make you think, I wish I was a student again. So as much as you are excited now to be earning an income, it's daunting. Please know that you're not alone. And like Peter says, I've been recruiting graduates for recruiting, training, developing as graduates for about 22 years. So I've seen loads of classes of graduates come in over each year, loads of different interns, etc. And I've seen it for myself. In my previous company, it was really good because first of all, we had the recruitment, and then we had the development side. But not a lot of companies have that, see the need for it, or have the capacity to do it. So once they sign the offer letter, the graduates would start work. In companies that do run a graduate program, which is why graduate programs work well, is that they help you with onboarding, and they help you with the transition. They help you with managing the sort of interpersonal stuff. So I actually wrote earlier when I was making some notes, I said, a work-ready person has a set of skills, but these are kind of the softer skills, that sort of behavioral skills. And I really liked the way it says, it's sort of almost teaching you how to interact. And we can talk a little bit more about that in a bit, Pete.
Oh, that's absolutely so powerful, Tracy.